to all of my guys, girls, gays, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. Today is our seasonal showcase.
I was gonna say, what now?
You do it every week, and it's just like...
Yeah, it's a habit. It's like muscle memory almost.
Literally. It's hard to, like, not... Anyways, seasonal showcase, number 4, because it's the holiday season.
The holiday season.
I, of course, am your host with the Moses the Shaman of ShElite, Katie Kinsey, Bay, emphasis on Bay.
Wipes tears, baby.
Wipe all of the tears. I will explain in a momento. I gotta introduce my lovely co-host over here. The young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senor that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my whittle devil Adam Cole, baby. Miss Y2 Garcia, Savannah.
Katie.
Savannah.
Are you gonna ask?
How you doing?
I was dying before we got on. That's all I'm gonna say. And Katie knows, because I had to explain.
Katie always knows.
Katie knows everything.
That intro, though, damn. Oh, yeah. It's a whole thing.
But anyways.
Oh,
my goodness. Let's see.
First of all, for those unawares, this little guy right here, Adam Cole.
He's like the co-host.
He's the co-host. He has been in the background of my podcasts, I think, since I started podcasting.
I think so.
Like, I've shown this part of, like, my desk, next to my desk. He has been here, right? And for those unawares, the Bay. I have been a Bay since I have started podcasting. And I have made it my dream and my goal and my mission in life to meet this little guy right here in person. And that happened on Sunday. Finally, Katie Kinsey Bay and Adam Cole Bay met.
The collab we all needed, and the crossover of the century. I was very nervous, as one is, to meet one of their favorite people. I told him that this little guy right here is always next to me when I podcast, and he's kind of just watching over me. Adam said he was happy that he could be by my side. And I was like, cute. I'm already crying, sir. Please don't. And then I got a hug. He wished me well on the podcast. And it's going to be very hard to see. Bro, and there was a bit of it that got on the butt, like we talked about. You gotta be on the butt.
He is signed, and he is mine, and he will forever, always be next to me while we podcast.
Which I love. And we gotta be on the butt.
And exactly.
When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, because we were talking last week. This is why you should tune into all our shows. Last week, we talked about how we're like, what if he signed something on the butt? Like, or what if we get something on the butt?
Well, like, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of real estate on the back anyways, because it was just, like, that was the only place I was, like,
yeah,
nothing was on it. But, like, utilized all the space. It was a thing. It was a dream come true.
So happy for you, Kitty. Oh, that's the best. That was the best thing.
He literally lives up to the hype of being one of the sweetest.
I was gonna say, was he a sweetheart? Was he a cupcake?
He was absolutely adorable. Those baby blues had me swooning.
Dude, yeah, I would like. Were you like hypnotized almost?
I was just like trying not to. I was telling Savannah this like beforehand. Like I was like tearing up in line. I didn't cry in front of him. I like held that shit down.
That's how it'd be though. That's how it'd be.
And then I like walked outside, like holding little uncle. I was like shaking. I was crying. I was like, I made a TikTok about it. Like it was a whole thing. But it happened. And then I met him again later.
Oh yeah, to take a picture, right? To get like
take
the actual
pro photo, yeah. So that was when I brought little.
Like, how do you approach that? Did you say like hello again or something? Because
I did. I was just like hi again, and he was just. But like those are so fast.
Oh, like because you got to get through it, yeah.
Yeah, like
I bet he was still a sweetie though.
Oh, he the sweetest.
Oh,
the sweetest little bean.
Little cupcake. Cupcake means you're
He was so sweet. But we're not here to gush about all of this.
I do have one more question. I have one more question before we officially move on.
Oh, yeah.
How was his hug? Was he like the cuddliest little teddy bear?
It was a very nice hug. Leather jacket and all in that hug.
I would like. For me, it's like it's letting go. I'm like, I don't want to let go, bitch.
I did not want to let go, but I did let go because it was one of those things where like I did this with every like person I meet too. I was like, can I have a hug?
That's me. Literally with Hangman, he was already like doing this, and I was like, I still gotta like my head's like, you still gotta ask. So I asked.
Oh yeah.
If you go,
every time
on Instagram, you can see the video. I was like, can I give you a hug? He's already like halfway there. I was falling behind, but I still had to ask.
She was like, wait, my hug.
I know, I'm like, wait, and let me ask, and then we
love it.
Anyway,
so guys, never give up on your dreams to meet your idols.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams fucking come true. What a way to end 2024. Am I right, ladies?
Yes.
Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Boom. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. Go there. Next week, Wednesday night after Dynamite.
Right. You need to remind me. Please, or I'll forget. I will forget it.
I will remind you. I will remind the people. The ShElite Awards is up. The Google form is up in the link tree.
Could you send it to me on Instagram?
I can. Or if you just go to our link tree, it's the first link in the link tree.
Okay. It's just because if you send it to me on Instagram, it'll be there, so I could like, oh shit, like it'll be like from you, and I'm like, shit, I know what that is. That's the.
Okay, I can multitask, so I will do that. See, Kevin met Mick Foley a couple years ago. There you go.
It's gonna be almost 2 years since I met the Young Bucks. It's been 2 years since I've met Hangman. It's still so surreal. This is I'll grab one of my pictures, like framed for life,
Honestly, I get that. I understand.
I want to meet him again. I'd love to meet him again, especially since it seems like he's kind of starting to turn face. He went after Jon Moxley yesterday. So I'm like,
oh, there was a lot happening with all that.
Evil mustache, good boy Hangman. Like, is that
still an arsonist, though.
He is still an arsonist, but
we have our Twitch. We have our youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. I did message you it, by the way.
Okay, well, my phone's on Do Not Disturb, so.
Oh, that's probably why. Yes, again, I will reiterate. Next week, Wednesday night, after Dynamite, will be our last show of 2024. We are doing the ShElite Showcase Awards. So make sure you go to the link tree, which is in my Twitter bio, and the show's Instagram bio, and my wrestling Instagram bio. The link tree is everywhere. You click it, it's the first link.
You can't miss it.
ShElite Awards Google form or something like that. Can't miss it.
Only I get to get it sent personally by Katie.
I sent out the group chats too. I was like, here, boom.
Do it. Vote.
And on the ShElite Showcase Instagram and my Twitter, I have the pictures of all of the questions of the week as well.
Awesome. All right.
Because
I will not remember every single one of them.
There was a lot of them aren't really like questions per se, but I still put them anyway.
Concepts, if you will.
Concepts, conversations, what have you, all the things.
Yes.
But now we got all of the fun stuff out of the way. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into these news and rumors. I mean, there's some fun stuff in here too. Like this Saturday at Saturday Night's Main Event, Jesse the Body Ventura is returning to commentary.
Okay.
A choice. A choice was made. I don't know how that's going to go. He looks, I mean this in the nicest way possible. He looks decrepit. I mean that's the nicest way possible.
We'll see how it goes. That's all we can say.
A lot of people are like, oh, it's just going to go off the rails. He's just going to try and like rile people up. And I was like, honestly, probably. I mean, it's kind of what JR does at this point. Like, he just shows up, says some stuff, and then disappears again.
Which is fair. I mean, JR is, he's a little older. He's older. He's been dealing with, like, skin cancer and shit. Like,
oh my god, yeah.
So honestly, I don't blame him. Like he shows up for like big matches or just pay-per-views, and that's like the occasional match.
Yeah. True. Next, we're getting basically like another kind of like toughen up situation, it seems like, with WWE LFG. Let's fucking go. I actually don't know what the LFG stands for, but that's what we're going with here.
Yeah.
Because it's more fun. This is going to be offering viewers an inside look at the rigorous training process featuring iconic WWE legends such as Paul Triple H Quebec and Uncle Shawn Michaels, and weekly regular coaches Undertaker, Booker T, Mickey James, and Bubba Ray Dudley, as they mentor a new generation in weekly matches on their quest to become the next WWE superstars. So I'm assuming this is with the WWE ID.
It could be. Maybe it's like they select people from ID, and then the people from ID are kind of the ones who show up on this.
That's what I assume. Let's fucking go.
You would think, especially if they're like supposed to be like the next gens, the next talent, the future.
Yeah. So, and I'm just still waiting for like more people to get WWE ID'd, because that was always fun. I liked doing that every week. Just like, who's new? Let's find out.
I wonder if it'll do like kind of like in waves. Like maybe this is like the first wave, and then like they'll train them, and then once they kind of get more familiar, or like they're a little bit closer or more advanced, or they think like, all right, this group is good to like move a little bit closer. Almost like categorizing people. Now next, second wave of people. So that way you don't just get so many at once, and you're like, well, what the fuck do we do with this? Or when did you show up? Or when the hell did they show up?
Exactly. So, I mean, that's probably what they'll end up doing.
Ooh, yeah. Or you could also like, again, especially with this first wave, it's very like experimental. So maybe they could also like categorize them into like, different tiers of their level of how they think they are doing. They'll probably see how they train, they see like their promo work, and then they'll put them in like different categories, if you will, to kind of like determine like these people are a little more advanced, these people need a little bit of work, and then these people, they're good, but you know what, they need a little bit of that extra like time and attention, so let's give them that. And then as each wave comes, they can like kind of sort faster. I don't know, that's just what I think they could do.
Who knows at this point? The possibilities are endless. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's the holiday season.
Holiday season.
I just every chance I get, and we're saying it.
As we should.
As we should. Next up, New Year's Evil was announced for NXT. The episode January 7th. So that will be the week that we also come back. Very fun stuff. Or no, we're coming back the 2nd. That'll be the week after we come back.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot what day New Year's was. Oopsies. Anyways, but it'll be in LA. So they're doing a little bit of moving and grooving for the weekly show. So I'm not too mad at it. We'll see. Then we got some fun stuff. The Iron Survivor, because Deadline took place last week, returning and winning the men's Iron Survivor, Obafemi. So now we're getting Obafemi versus Trick, and that's what everybody wanted, and I'm excited. If the NXT people know, you know.
Honestly, I did see updates on Instagram. That's all I was gonna say. So yeah, I saw that he won.
Oh, he won, and then the women's, which, let's be fair, fucking slayed the men's, as always, because the women in NXT are just incredible. Our women's Iron Survivor is Julia. So, Julia versus Roxanne and Oba versus Trick will be taking place at New Year's Evil on January 7th.
Okay, all right.
Some new champions, perhaps?
Maybe.
I mean, Roxanne perhaps loses, shows up at the Rumble, and then on main roster.
Trick can go after Mello.
Please. I mean, we heard the reception that Trick got the few times he showed up on SmackDown whilst still being an NXT superstar.
That is true.
the momentum is there, guys. We're just saying. We're just saying. That's all we're gonna say. Congratulations are in order to Big Bill and Lexi Nair.
Oh, I saw that.
From
They got
AW.
married.
They got married. Her dress looked super cute, super pretty. A lot of wrestlers were there. I was looking through some of the pictures. I was like, oh, Anna Jay, Julia Hart, Enzo Amore, of course.
I'm gonna say he better have like done some dope ass introduction for her Big Bill. And he's 7 foot tall.
And you can't teach that. Can't teach it. You can't. You really can't. Yeah, I love that. And especially like where Big Bill was dealing with all of his personal stuff to now. Love that. We love growth. We love
improvement.
We love improvement. We love love. And the last two things that I have, so Savannah's going to drop some news on me, I'm assuming. Oh, actually, 3 things. 2 returns we got. On NXT, returning after, I believe, 9 months of being gone. Shotzi Blackheart came back.
I did see that. I saw on Twitter, because I get some notifications here and there. I was like, Shotzi's back! What the...
Shotzi's back, which means her knee is good after she hurt it in her match on NXT, so very apropos that she would come back. And returning yesterday, after the main event of Dynamite, no longer timeless.
No!
Tony fucking Storm.
It's Tony time, bitches.
I was shook because I really thought we were getting another like version of timeless Tony again. But I'm not mad. I can't be mad. Like, she had tears in her eyes and she just looked so happy. Thunder Rosa's like, what the fuck sign? Like,
I know, I saw that though with the foot.
She was like, the one part of the sign had, you're not my champion or you're not my champ. And then as soon as Tony's music hit, she flipped it over and just says, WTF? ? Thunder Rosa came prepared. Kevin said, I popped for Tony Storm. Love Rocker Girl Storm. Oh yeah. We love Tony time over here.
Yes.
And I'm assuming this is also in regards to Saturday. Triple H is like giving something to Cody for the night. And a lot of people are speculating that it's the Winged Eagle belt for the night. Now, I'm just saying, if he gets that and he loses the Kevin, that's kind of fucked.
Dude, it's fucked, but in the most hilarious way.
It's very true. Also, hear me out. I love Cody Rhodes. We love Homelander over here. But like, I wouldn't be mad at Kevin winning, guys.
Me neither. Obviously, I wouldn't be upset.
Wouldn't be upset at all. Cody Rhodes hater over here. Hi, Allison. Hi.
Hello.
All right, Savannah, drop me your news because I apparently didn't know things.
I'm kind of surprised. Apparently, Ray Phoenix has kind of beefing with Tony Khan and AEW. It's kind of crazy. So Ray Phoenix,
Ray Mysterio,
yeah. Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix has been tweeting. He was saying shit like, "Oh, I can't speak now, but like the truth will be revealed and stuff." And it was kind of sending cryptic shit out there, and people were like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on?"
Gasp.
And I forgot what happened, but Tony apparently made a statement about it.
Oh no! I did not see this.
Hold on. Actually, let me check Twitter real fast, unless the fool deleted it. I saw this statement on someone's Instagram, like, a wrestling news Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let me see if fucking Tony Khan said, like, let me see if it's on like AEW's Twitter or Tony Khan's Twitter real quick.
I was gonna say, I would check Tony's Twitter first.
Tony? This fool. Yeah, probably Tony's. Let's see.
This is a new development. I did not know this. I saw Ray Phoenix's tweets, obviously, because he was like tweeting about being unhappy and unsafe work, and the typical things that we have heard from many people in AEW.
Okay, it's not on his Twitter, so actually I don't know how real this is. Let me see.
Well, now you kind of have to tell me because I'm so
Oh,
curious.
no, it's a meme. I read it wrong. I'm so glad I didn't read it, but it is a meme. I'll send it to you, though. But here's the thing. It sounds like, read it, Katie? It's very like, yeah, Tony Khan would make a fucking dumbass statement like this. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, he did make a statement.
I thought it to me, and I will read it.
It's a meme. I was like, what the fuck? Because there was like, when I read it, I was like, there's no way this could be real. But again, I finally, they said in the comments, they're talking about, oh yeah, it's a meme. But yeah, so Ray Phoenix, that's the thing though. Ray Phoenix, back to the main point. Ray Phoenix is, talking about how he's not happy. He's gonna, he wants to spill the tea. He wants to, expose people, I really want to, I'm like nervous, but also like I'm genuinely curious, Also, I don't know how Tony Khan will react if he does come out, because Tony Khan's very verbal on Twitter on his opinion and especially when someone speaks out about him. I remember when Big Swole, when she left AEW, he fucking was he basically said she wasn't good enough and that she was that's why she was just bitter. That's basically what his statement said. I remember because I was in fucking Disney when that happened, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the parade, and I'm scrolling through Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, because we talked about it like the next week.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck? So if Ray Phoenix speaks out, I'm very curious to see how this is going to unravel. But yeah, that's my news.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like looking at it briefly, like it does look like legit. So I can see why you were bamboozled.
And I just saw this like before we started. So I was like, oh shit. But then.
Yeah, it being a meme, but like a lot of like the same, like, I will address this and the issues and blah, blah, blah. Like typical shit Tony would say in regards to a situation
what's kind of crazy though? The fact that he's very like consistent in his words like that people, it's like a meme. Like people know, like people can make a fake statement on his behalf and it can still sound like it's
guarantee when he makes a statement, because he will, because Ray Phoenix will be like, deuces bitches, I'm out, here's everything I gotta say. Because it's gonna be damn near close to that meme.
Yeah, apparently he said like on his stories, like he was like, I was injured and you didn't help me or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like that. I'm like,
which I mean, hey, I know you're not the biggest Pepsi Phil fan. Pepsi Phil said the same thing when he was hurt. Like he had to do everything himself, basically. Like,
which is crazy.
So like there have been consistencies with people like getting hurt and like not necessarily getting
the
help from the company and
because like at least in the WWE, like if they get hurt, there's like I don't know if it's like the same, but I remember like when Rollins got hurt that era, like in 2015 and stuff, when the wrestlers got hurt, they would go to the same surgeon in Alabama. Like they had a straight up like designated surgeon for the wrestlers to go to. Like,
they have a surgeon in Bama and they have a doctor in Pittsburgh too.
When I was gonna say, when Dean Ambrose at the time was when he got hurt and he almost fucking died of a staph infection. I think he saw the surgeon in Alabama as well. Like they have their people is I guess something that like AEW needs to look into clearly.
So when the tell-all comes out from
we will talk about it.
We gonna talk about it, but that's because he's still being basically held hostage because apparently they won't let him out of his contract.
That's the thing. He is now adding time because of when Ray Phoenix was injured. He's adding that time that he spent on the shelf, which is kind of fucked if you think about it. You get hurt, you don't get help, and then so obviously since you're not getting help, you're kind of on your own here. You're still gonna go and at this time, like who knows how much time you would have really been out for if you just helped him from the beginning,
Literally. And all of this while Penta's a free agent.
Bro, we're just gonna Royal Rumble's around the corner, just saying.
You know what? I hope Ray Phoenix says, "Oh, fuck this," and shows up at the Rumble anyways.
All I know is that if I hear Settle, Miedo. And because that's his voice, so it could be any song. He could just still use. He could re-record it if he has to.
True.
You know, he could start off any song, any music he wants with that, with Cero Miedo, and that's how you fucking get a pop out of fucking crowd, bro.
Yeah, out of the fucking Indianapolis.
Fuck that
I'm
shit.
still mad that Indianapolis is like everything in the next
Right?
years.
I'm like, what's so special about them? Is it because like they can't get other shit to go on in their freaking city?
Probably because
Chicago's too big for them.
Because Indianapolis culture trash, so they gotta get something there, I guess. Anyways,
I know, right? Let's go. Let's move on.
Anything else?
No,
News.
that's all. That's all I got.
Okay. Today in women's wrestling history, today being December 12th, Raw 2022. You know, nothing too crazy. Just 2 years ago on Monday Night Raw, we had 3 women's matches. Alexa Bliss defeating Bayley. Rhea motherfucking Ripley defeating Asuka. And Io Sky defeating Candice LeRae. Now, some of these things are still kind of happening in some way, shape, or form. Very much like Io and Candice. Alexa Bliss might come back at the Rumble. Who knows?
Dude. Here's the thing, though. I would love for Alexa Bliss to come back as the goddess.
Okay.
That's just me, though. I mean, we've had, like, you know, I'm not saying we've had enough, but, you know, we've had that era of, you know, of creepy Alexa, you know, of Twisted Bliss. You know, let's bring back the goddess, see how that goes.
Hey, I mean, the possibilities are endless for her. Like, you could have her come back as the goddess and be like, oh shit, the Wyatts are here? Ooh.
And then she could, like, say, yeah, fuck that shit, let me join them and be twisted. Keep it twisted.
Yeah. Not the Twisted Tea commercial.
Yeah. I just thought of that with Twisted Bliss. It's twisted.
Twisted.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
All right. Ow. Wrestlers of the week. Am I going first or are you going first?
I believe you're going first because I went first the last time because the week before I was not here.
That is correct. See, this is why she's here. She reminds me of things because I stop writing it down sometimes. It happens. My tag team of the week. They may have lost the match, but they will win the war. I'm, of course, talking about Tatum Paxley and JJ Dolan, my spooky ladies in NXT. And then, of course, you know, after the match, they lost to Fatal Influence because Fatal Influence cheated, always. And then that's how we got a returning Shotzi. So there's method to my madness here. And just 3 spooky girls chilling, killing, hanging out. I'm in.
Katie's in.
I'm in. All the people who love spooky bitches are in. That's all.
I don't mind my keys.
I was wondering what you were doing.
No, it's because I have to be somewhere because I told Katie, but my phone needs to charge a little bit, so I'm gonna plug in my phone real quick while we.
Oh, smart.
While we got a little bit of time left. But anyways, continue. Or is that it?
That is my tag team, my dear. This is your tag team.
My tag team, they actually won their match on Monday Night Raw against the Wyatt Six. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't gonna be my tag team, but it's because of the Miz that they're my tag team. So the Final Testament and the Miz, I love me the Miz. They won their match, so they're my tag team of the week. But again, that's mostly because if the Miz wasn't there, it would have gone to Pac and Jon Moxley. But no, because of the Miz, I'm gonna give it to them. Finally taking out the Wyatt Six. Wyatt Six have been giving them hell for who knows how long now. I feel like
a month,
probably. But yeah, they Final Testament in the Miz for now. We'll see where it goes, you know. You gotta see. Yeah, I don't think it's over yet, so gotta see where this is headed. But yeah, for now, they got the best of the Wyatt Six. So, which is, you know, for being the Wyatt Six, it's kind of like pretty big accomplishment if you ask me.
Yeah. Especially when they showed up and, you know, murdered a bunch of people backstage. Like
Chad
Gable got in a bag.
Yeah. You would have thought Cash Wheeler showed up, bro. Like he was part of the
Not Fear the Revolver and the bald one. Oh no.
Exactly.
I do it every time just to make them laugh.
Works
Well, if
every
they would
time.
start wrestling, I could just start having them be a tag team of the week.
I know, but no.
But no, they want to save Orange Cassidy from getting murdered last week.
I mean, like,
I watched the clip. They straight up tried to pour like Windex or something in Orange Cassidy's mouth. Like, hello?
no, it's not even like the act. It's the fact that I didn't think of fucking Windex.
It was like one of those like spray bottles, but like it was unmarked. So
Well,
like
yeah,
it
because of
looked
branding,
blue.
but yeah, Windex.
Well, yeah,
Or
'cause
maybe it was bleach. Who knows?
Could have been bleach, window cleaner, Windex.
A
I
nice,
don't know.
a nice drink of water, because John Moxley's such a gentleman. He probably thought, yeah, he needs some water.
Oh yeah, let's hold him down. Arms
Or-
by each person. Hold his jaw open.
The sickest thing of all, they were gonna force feed Orange Cassidy orange juice. That's like bum bum bum.
A mortal sin.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, so Fear the Revolver and the Baldwin start showing up more in wrestling. I can start seeing it more. But anyways, my women's of the week. My women's. My finales. I have two.
Okay.
First, successfully retaining her AEW Women's World Championship, Ms. Mariah May, the Glamour Mariah May. It was a great match. Mina Shirakawa, phenomenal. Also, round of applause, women main eventing. All the shows.
I know, that was a shocker. I was like, wow. And it went over.
They did go over. Yeah, I saw a lot of people like being like 7 minutes. Like, that's all you're giving them. But like, those 7 minutes plus the commercial while they were doing picture-in-picture plus like 5 minutes after that.
That's a long match. Honestly, that's a pretty lengthy match, all right? Like, let me tell you.
For AEW, 100%.
Yeah.
It's called Spanish. But and then my other one, I could have went with Julia for the Iron Survivor. I mean, all the women in the Iron Survivor are my women, but I'm not gonna pick anyone from there because I don't want to single anyone out. I'm going with Lyra Valkyria, who is advancing in the women's. What is that one? That's the Intercontinental. Yeah, the women's Intercontinental tournament thingy. I love Lyra. Like, if it can't be Dakota, it should be Lyra. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because
that's fair. I know people I think that's a fair statement.
Like, that's how I feel about the US title for the women on SmackDown. If it can't be Chelsea Green, it will be Michin. Like, all of the women deserve it. All the ones I said. But those are my famales, my ladies, if you will.
I got two also.
Okay.
Number one is also Mariah May. Big shout out to Toni Storm because fucking not timeless anymore. She's rocker girl. It's Toni time. Toni Storm is back. Mariah May main evented. She retained her title. Hell of a match. My second pick, I'm very surprised you did not pick her. Rhea motherfucking Ripley defeated Raquel Rodriguez in an Anything Goes match. But that's my second pick. I thought we would have had the same picks, but then I was like, oh, she's probably gonna pick NXT also. But
there were so many women.
That is true.
It was hard.
Thank you, Uncle Sean. But
thank you, Uncle Sean. I mean,
Paco
yeah, because like Paco
back. I guess Tony Khan, you get like the little dumbass honorable mention ribbon.
Yeah, you get the participation trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the women's Survivor, that's 5 women alone. Oh, 4 because fuck Ren Sinclair. Rhea, Lyra, Mariah, like there was too many.
Yeah. So I picked Rhea for you then.
Thank you. I mean, Rhea's always, she's just chilling. She's always here. She's always my pick subconsciously. Yeah, if I don't say her out loud, she's always in the back. She's always on my mind. Rhea. What a lovely lady she is. She's her and John Cena are my last two that I officially need to like meet on my like list.
Well, I think I would hope at Mania that they would have something.
I'm hoping, especially for Cena because it's his last one.
Yeah,
I will give a kidney to meet John Cena.
Tell him on Twitter, bro. Be like, bro, this kidney could be yours.
I'll be like, this kidney could be yours if I get to meet you. He's like, I don't need a kidney, but okay.
Well, I'm like, you never know though.
It's like remember when Carlito's bodyguard stabbed you in a nightclub in like 2004? I do.
never know. Shit could happen, bro. Never know when you might need a kidney.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I am hell bent on meeting them both.
As you
Mania
should
week.
be.
I gotta start saving money. I say this as I still haven't bought my hotel, bought my ticket. Christmas came up real fast and got expensive.
Dude, I know. I'm like, I got stuff for. I have some Christmas plans, like Secret Santa, White Elephant. I got a Secret Santa and a White Elephant to, shop for. I already got my Secret Santa thing, but I need the White Elephant. That's actually for Saturday, so I need to hurry up with that. I'm probably just gonna get a gift card. But anyways, and then I am going to Cancun next week, so I'm like, gotta at least get some tip money, like maybe at least like $100 in like ones and fives or whatever. And then whatchamacallit? Oh, honestly, the big expense, it's mostly me preparing, is when I'm gonna change my hair again beginning of next year.
Oh, fun!
But based on how much this cost, I'm saving up just in case. That's really the big expense. But yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is after the show. I'll tell you what after the show.
But I know I gotta redye my hair in January, or maybe I might hold it off until February. But my color's hella faded right now.
Anyways, sorry, we got off track.
That's all right. That happens. This is what we do here. You know why, Savannah?
Why?
You know why? Because it's the holiday season.
The holiday season.
That's why we got off track.
Yeah.
Oh, it is my turn.
Yes,
for my moles.
I wonder who it is.
I wonder who it is.
Oh my goodness.
Who it is.
Oh, you met him and he won his match.
Yes. For a multitude of reasons. This little guy right here. Hi.
Oh, he's so cute.
Because I met him in person and he was the sweetest. And he won his match. Also, he just, I don't know what the coloring on TV is doing to him. He did not look like that in person. He looked fine. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the TV color.
You're like, huh?
I was like, you look fine. Because there are people like, because Matt like always calls him like Jaundice Cole. And I'm like, that's not his name. It's the coloring. But, yes, he is a sweet baby angel and I love him dearly. And he beat Cow. So
Cow.
And it's what I said. It's full circle moments. We love those here. Came back at World's End as the devil to destroy MJF. Is facing MJF at World's End for the ring, which is pointless. But we're getting Cole and MJF a year later.
Brochachos are no longer. They haven't been brochachos for a while, but still, I just wanted to say brochachos.
It's a fun. It's fun.
Yes.
So I get that. That's fair. And then obviously special little aside to Obafemi. Oh, because he won and him and Ferguson slap. I'm very excited.
That's fair. That's good.
Your picks?
My boy Will Ospreay defeated Claudio Castagnoli in a hell of a match in the Continental Classic, which I was gonna say this during news and rumors, but I forgot. I will make an updated spreadsheet so we can kind of like do what I would do with the G1, do the point system, but I was busy. So I honestly forgot today was Thursday, I'm not gonna lie. So I thought it was Wednesday. Even though I don't know, I just did. So next week I will have an update. But yes, not Claudio. William Ospreay in the Gold League got himself dose points for 3 points. Sorry, I'm thinking G1. But yeah, for the Continental Classic, will he win? Maybe.
Did you see all the memes about his hair?
I have not seen the memes about his hair. Uh-oh.
Oh no, God, they're so. I saw.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
He looks like Jonathan Taylor Thomas from like Home Improvement.
No.
I saw one about Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Let me look it up while we get into the question of the week.
Shit's so fun.
I'm gonna look it up on Twitter. Oh, Will Ospreay hair. Oh no, I look up Will Ospreay.
Dude, I was cackling. Some of them are fucking funny.
I will say I do miss the curls though, but
Yeah, like why did he straighten it? Like it wasn't like just normally like it wasn't like just straight. He like took a fucking flat iron and
he
straightened
looks
that
like
shit.
a Hemsworth brother with this haircut.
True.
My name is Will Ospreay. You're watching Disney Channel.
Bro, they're so fun. I was gagged. I was so that was
So Kyle
so
Fletcher
stupid.
shaves his head. So Will Ospreay goes with the Kyle for his hairdo.
I know. I mean, Kyle Fletcher even tweeted at him or like retweeted something, and he was like, "Oh, so he's really trying to be me, huh?" or something along those lines. Like
90s vintage. I know,
Kyle,
like Nick. It's giving Nick Carter like in the 90s.
oh my god, I did see someone say Backstreet Boys. So yeah, we're getting like
Yeah.
90s, late 90s, early 2000s vibes.
Hilarious.
Kind of giving like not the color, but like the style. Chad Michael Murray from Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the vibes.
Okay,
It's so funny.
We can go on.
Well, as it is the seasonal showcase 4. We've done this every year.
Holiday season.
The holiday season. We never finish the song. It's just that part. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the appeal of this. We do the same thing kind of every year. You know, Savannah already kind of talked about some of hers, like plans for Christmas, favorite Christmas thing to do, Christmassy type thing. And then since we won't really do a question next week, New Year's resolution. We'll do that too.
Okay. Okay, for Christmas, it's gonna be a little different. So, well, this is the second year we do this on my mom's side, where we have like family, like cousins, like uncles, aunts, like more distant relatives, not immediate, gather in my mom's place, which is not the biggest place, but it's all right. But we all gather and we do a white elephant. Last year was so much fun, so I am looking forward to it. I'm just not looking forward to the setting up, because I'm not gonna lie.
Fair.
Mom, I love you. I love you to death, Mom. But like when it comes to setting up, the stress kind of gets to her, and I don't blame her. But like,
I get that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay. But anyways, but it's gonna be at the end of the day, we have a lot of fun, and that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing that. And then next week we're gonna be in Cancun, because we were supposed to do this in July, actually, like the beginning of July. I was supposed to be in Cancun. That was like my graduation trip. You know, we get we get a trip for graduating college. So that was me and my cousin both graduated in May of this year from college. So our big trip was gonna be, we're all gonna go to Cancun. But then the hurricane Beryl, I think it was. There was a lot of dumbass fucking hurricanes.
There's a lot of hurricanes here.
But I think it was Beryl that hit Cancun, and we're like, yeah, bro, we're not gonna fucking we're not gonna go just to get stranded there, or we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, why take the risk? So we didn't go. Now we're going next week, which I'm so excited for. I've been, going to the gym to get like, my summer bod in the winter. And then Christmas, I don't think we're gonna do anything, because we get back the 23rd, but like at 11 p.m. Like at 11 p.m. So that's late. That's late as fuck. We get back the 23rd at 11 p.m. But we're flying out from Juarez, which is not a big deal, but that means we still got to cross back over. And if you know anything, the lines are fucking bitch. So
especially during that time, probably really bad.
Yes, I can only imagine. So I'm really getting ready to at least wait in line for an hour and a half. So I really don't think I'm going to be going to bed until maybe like 2 a.m, Christmas Eve, which is fine.
Crazy.
But because we're celebrating, like, I don't think we're going to like gather. Like maybe we'll stop by and like very casually. I don't know. But I don't think we're doing like the whole big celebration on Christmas Eve. That's my mom's side. So I think Christmas Eve it's gonna be very chill for us. We're like, all right, we get to sleep in.
Yeah.
We get to vibe, whatever. And then Christmas Day is when we celebrate on my dad's side. That one's just gonna be as is tradition. We're gonna go to my aunt's house, his sister. We're gonna open gifts, have fun. We usually we spend the night because we like have a little sleepover.
Fun.
I don't know if I have work the next day. I might have to go into work only because I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna be out for 4 days, and I'm just glad and lucky that they're letting me. So I can't complain. If I gotta go in, I'll go in. I'll bite the bullet.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be like early. I'm gonna show up a little bit later.
It happens.
It works.
You still will show up if you're scheduled.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my boss, and I don't know. I really don't know, but it is a car dealership, so that's like end of year sales and stuff. So maybe it might be a little busy. Maybe it'll be kind of busy, so I might still have to show up, but like not for as long. I won't clock in out of like the honor system, but like we'll see. I'll talk to her. I'm just gonna first get through my trip first.
Yeah, get through the trip first, and then we'll go from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you want to talk about what you're doing for Christmas, and then we'll just jump back to New Year's because I've been talking a lot. So.
Yeah, no, I can. So my family party is on the 22nd. So
okay.
that's like all of the cousins, like my aunts and uncles. My mom and her husband can't go because they'll be working.
That's crazy.
That's what happens when you own a little business. You gotta work it. So I usually like take like my brother, my nieces go, and all of that fun stuff.
Nice.
So that'll be like the big family thing, and then Christmas Day will be like my mom, her husband, my brother, my sister,
like immediate family.
Like very immediate, like my brother-in-law, the nieces.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then my best friend, who I've known for 20 plus years, he also comes over.
Oh, that's nice.
Sometime in the day, like usually like when my sister and stuff come over. And then we do that. We chill, open presents, hang out, and then we go to my mom's husband's parents. They're basically like our grandparents, but like not our grandparents, kind of thing. So we go there. So we get more presents and we eat. And it's very like low key. Very,
I like that.
Very chill. So
I love that.
In
I like
short
time. Like how it's because you talk about like the Christmas Day. You have your big Christmas party like before Christmas, like I do. But it's just because apparently it's very like I don't know if other cultures or races, I don't know, but I only know is that it's very Hispanic / Mexican to celebrate on Christmas Eve. Like that is like it is very normal to celebrate on Christmas Eve. Like it.
Yeah, I know it's for as long as I can remember. It's always been Christmas Day. Like, when we were all younger, it'd be like who wakes up first, who gets to go downstairs first, and like see all the presents.
Yeah.
So since it's like just me, like I still wake up at like 7 a.m. Go down, open my stocking stuff, put on A Christmas Story. So because I don't watch it until Christmas Day.
I was gonna say, I just like a lot of the times, like on Christmas Eve, we keep it on in the background, but like I don't sit down and watch until Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, it's always like the same part too. Like...
Yes, for some reason, but like because like sometimes like I turn it off or I just stop watching, or like or whether it's opening gifts or getting ready for a Christmas dinner, whatever, I end up watching the movie a good couple to few times just from like the little bits and pieces. Like it comes full circle, which I think is hilarious. But another thing that I do, I forgot to mention, because I am not Christian AF but Catholic AF, we go to midnight mass. We do we do mass at midnight from like Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day, which honestly, I really love that. I don't know what it is, because like I know it gets dark like at 5 p.m. It's pitch black outside right now, and it's like 5:15 over here. So
it was getting dark on my way home.
It's dark right now, but maybe it's just like knowing that like it's midnight, it's really late. But like I don't know, I love going to midnight mass. I don't know why I'm always such a wreck. Like I cry during midnight mass. I'm not gonna lie. There's so if you're Catholic, there is a point during the celebration, if you will, during mass, when you take communion. It's like the Eucharist. It's a little, as people say.
Oh, is that like the
Jesus cracker
wafer thing?
Yes, the Jesus cracker. Okay. Some people say.
I know some things. I know some things.
So when you're taking that, they usually like have the choir singing songs and stuff. But of course, since it's Christmas, they sing Christmas songs. And believe it or not, some people either may not notice or just may not care. whatever. But a lot of songs are about, you know, the birth of Christ, which is something that is celebrated on Christmas for some people. I'm not trying to push anything on you. You celebrate however the hell you want. But yeah. But one of the songs that is my personal favorite and the one that always breaks me is when they play Silent Night. I'm like, fuck. Ooh. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's the church choir. Maybe it's just thinking about like all the shit that like went on in the past year. Maybe it's just what we're celebrating on Christmas. I don't know what it is, but it always makes me fucking cry. Like I'm always crying. Like I'm always in tears as I'm coming back. And like after you take communion, you're supposed to say a little prayer when you're back in your pew and stuff, and you're like back in your spot. You're supposed to say a little prayer, but I don't wait until the song's over because I'm just too distracted. I'm like, but yeah, that's one of my favorites.
The choir's slaying right now. I'm
like I can't pay it. Like, sorry, Lord, but I can't pay attention. I'll talk to you in a minute.
She's like, this choir is killing it. Yes. I'm listening. I'm dialed.
But that is one of my favorite things. You know, like just listening to that, and it's always Silent Night, and they always play that. But it's because I think it's because of the church that we go to, the specific church.
No, I get that, and like something I forgot to was in that. See, look, us go. Every Christmas Eve. Just me. I always watch Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, you've mentioned
because I fucking love Judy Garland and I love her to pieces. And usually, so I always watch that because her singing "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," I'm weeping. I'm sobbing. I'm a mess. She's incredible. And I usually always watch White Christmas around that time too. But this Sunday, I'm gonna watch White Christmas in the movie theater because they're showing it.
Ooh, okay.
So I get to, and I love White Christmas. Like Bing Crosby is my fucking dude. White Christmas is like top 10 movies of all time. So just like be able to see it on a theater and just like be cozy and just like.
No, I love that.
So excited. So I'm doing that on Sunday. I'm very excited.
That's awesome. For me, one of my favorite Christmas movies is I love Elf. I can quote that entire movie. It is, but if we're talking about like pretty like, you know, kind of like getting your feels kind of movies, It's a Wonderful Life. That movie. Okay. Ooh. Look, I'm just gonna say there's times where you feel, you know, like that. I tell my sisters, I'm like, if you ever feel like, you know, everyone has, you know, there's times in your life where just things are it's not your day, you know, things aren't going your way. Maybe sometimes you fuck up, maybe sometimes you fuck up more than once, and you feel very awful about it. You feel very like, you know, fuck, things would be a lot better if I wasn't around or whatever. Things would be a lot better if I was just out of the way. That movie is and so much so that shows have parodied it in their own way with their own show, you know, or like in their own, like, you know, in their own way, they've kind of taken inspiration from, like the Rugrats have done it. iCarly has done it. Like they like taking like the concept of It's a Wonderful Life, showing how things would be if you wished for something different, or if you wish like you weren't, like how things would be if you weren't around. And basically and again, it's during like the holidays. So it's a really good time to kind of show, and a good time to show like your life has value. You know, it's a really good time to show that like, it's a really good time to get reminded that, look, it's like no matter what happens in life, you know, shit can happen, but your life still has meaning. And, you know, here's why. Like here's what happens. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good movie. It's a classic. There's a reason why it's a classic.
That's fair. That is very fair. That is valid. Okay. New Year's, any New Year's resolutions you would like to tell the class?
New Year's resolutions, it's a little different. I would like to stay consistent with going to the gym. I've been really good with staying consistent with going to the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post a gym pic.
She's posting them stories, y'all.
I would like to because I'm like, my legs are a lot stronger than my arms, so I would like to get to 200 pounds. I'm getting there. I'm like at 170 right now, so I'm like, I'm just keep pushing, stay consistent.
Yeah.
I would like to also be a little more active, not just here, but like on like social media. Like I want to post more, whether it's merch pics or just like, you know, just be a little more active and just not on my story, whether it's here, whether it's on, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to being completely active on Twitter. After what happened like last year, there's no fucking way. I don't think I can.
That's fair.
But on Instagram, you know, maybe dare I say even maybe on TikTok, it's kind of like forcing myself to put myself out there, you know, face the music. So just for like the sake of growing confidence, you know,
Mhm.
like so that's one of my goals also. And then also just to keep not like it sounds so bad. It makes it sound like I'm doing bad at my job, but like just to like keep my job, you know, maybe get promoted at some point, or maybe just kind of show that like what I can bring to the team. Maybe you know, just keep growing, if you will. Just getting moving forward. And I guess one of the big ones, I really need to sit down and talk to you about like this, Katie. Nothing about you or anything. It's just like when we talk about how fucking dudes can fucking suck sometimes. And when I tell you like when I've told you I'm a Katie, we just need to sit down, have some tea. Like it's about that. But like learning, I'll put it in a general concept, but just kind of growing and learning that some people, you know, are maybe just not meant to be in your life in the way that you think, as well as, you know, like not allowing people to stay in your life longer than they deserve. And that's something that I've really learned the hard way this year. And I kind of want to again grow and learn from the experience that I had this past year with a specific individual, because it fucking sucks. And I'm just glad that, you know, I decided to cut the cord, you know, pull the plug when I did, because it's better late than never. But yeah, I just kind of want to learn to kind of put myself first in some cases, because there are a lot of times when I don't. And it's really bitten me in the ass because of. So, yeah.
Preach to the choir, baby girl. Preach. Go ahead. I get that. We love the New Year's resolutions. Yes. Snaps for Savannah. It's claps for Candace, snaps for Savannah.
Yeah. And then I guess also like the cliches, like I want to meet the Bucks again, I want to meet Hangman again. But those I can only hope, you know. But like those are like the big, deep, sentimental ones that I think really, you know.
Hear me out. Let's see. Could we get a vlog at y'all in, perhaps?
I think so, for sure. I think at that point, again, that's why I want to start putting myself out there more, you know, especially because I'm going to make it like a trip, you know, like not like a quick weekend trip. Like I want to go from like Wednesday to Sunday, you know? So we'll see.
I get you. For me, let's see. I mean, it's harder for me in the cold because my knees are so bad, but I would like to start going back to the gym. It's just really hard when it hurts to walk down the steps.
I can imagine.
Yay, being old! Yay!
I have bad knees too, but what I use, Katie, I use knee sleeves. They're like almost like compression socks, but for your knees. And those honestly help because my knees fucking suck too.
I've seen those. I have like knee braces just in case, like if I'm like just not at the gym. So I have one in my room and one in my car. Always just in case, you never know.
Yes.
With the show specifically, I'm more interviews because I slacked big time this year. That's on me, y'all. Oops. I would like to be more consistent with that. I would like to be in the press room in Vegas. Because
go back, look at make it happen, my guy.
I'm trying. I really am. And not even just me, but like me, TC, Reek, like the people who are grinding and like putting in this work, and we don't get the recognition for it sometimes. Like we are three people who deserve to be in that room that we know are going. So we're all trying to push that agenda to get us all in there.
Right.
I feel you on the putting yourself first. 28 years, I barely do that. I would like to do that more. Slowly starting to, but yeah, we try. We trying our best over here, y'all. I mean, again, I said it earlier. We meet in Reno, we meet in John Cena next year. We got it. It's gotta happen. Especially Cena because he's fucking retiring, and that's just gonna be so sad for me. I'm gonna go through it. It's gonna be a time. You see me crying at WrestleMania. No, the fuck you don't.
You're gonna be like the CM Punk return meme guy, like crying and shit. That's gonna be you.
Literally gonna be me in Vegas. Just like just bad. But like I have an idea for that. So like fit wise, I'm very excited. But I gotta pay.
Yeah, that's me with y'all in. I'm like, I already have my sign ideas. I have fit ideas, but it really matters. I'm like, who the fuck is booked, bro? Like again, I want to go on Wednesday so I can go to Dynamite or Rampage. So I'm like, bro, y'all need to be booked so I can make my fits.
Exactly. Like we got a plan. I would like to figure out new merch stuff next year. Because I'm not really fucking with Teespring anymore. I might try and get us a whole new website. Trying to like revamp everything and make it more like kind of not even like professional, but like I don't know how to like describe it. Like I'd like to do more.
No, I get you. I think I know. I can't explain it like, oh, this is what you mean, but I think I get an idea of what you mean.
Yeah, and like again, like more merch, different merch, and like figuring that out. Just keeping this show growing and continuing what we've been doing is like the main goal. Yeah. Like for next year, I would like to maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to figure a lot of stuff out for the show next year for just everything. So y'all just gotta like stay tuned, and we might have like, hey, who knows? We might have like more themed episodes next year.
I know, right?
Because we already have our
show up.
Yeah, like a ladies. We can have a ladies' night. All the girlies we know. I mean, we already have our spooky showcase. We have season showcase because it's the holiday season.
The holiday season.
There we go. And like we always have our ShElite awards, of course. But like, who loves? People love a good theme. You know, we love a good theme. So more stuff I'm trying to think about.
That would be cool because like themes. We could have a theme like for one show a month. Oh,
there we go.
Like, for example, like, let's say, I don't know, July could be like, Harry Potter theme, wear Harry Potter stuff.
Hufflepuff.
I'm a Slytherin. I got merch. I got a scarf. I got shirts. I got
a lot of stuff. I got a tattoo.
Nice.
I got my Harry Potter tattoo on the back of my neck. But guys, 2025 gonna be our year.
Calling it now.
We're saying it like it is. Savannah, any final thoughts for the last like quote unquote normal show of the year?
It's always been it's always a wild ride with you guys. You guys are always so patient, especially Katie. As many times as I'm fucking Roman Reigns, bro. I fucking come and go. Sometimes shit just happens, like I will never forget one of the times. It was one of the later times when I wasn't here this year. It's just that my aunt was like, I need help moving. She said, could you fly out like tomorrow? And that was Wednesday. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. And she's like, I'm booking you a one-way ticket because I don't know when I'm sending you back home. I'm like, okay. Wild. So yeah, but yeah, Katie's been so patient with me. I really hoping for the best. It's gonna be crazy because it'll be 5 years since we met technically when we started talking. I know. And that's fucking crazy. I was a little baby 19-year-old. That's crazy. Now I'm gonna be
absolutely wild.
And then I'm gonna be 24 next
29.
Year. That's crazy. So
it's crazy.
We'll just see. I would love to travel more, especially now that I'm making my own monies,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that like if Y'allin goes really well, I'm hoping that'll show that I could do other solo trips as well. Even if those will just be like quick weekend trips, I'll be fine with that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And hey, I know the people have been wanting it for a while. We will do our damnedest to manifest a ShElite meetup.
I know. It's just Vegas is just too expensive right now with the money.
I'm not even saying Vegas. We'll figure it out after the fact.
I know it's because we were shooting for Vegas, but then like
we were shooting for Vegas, and then Vegas is expensive, and then you wanted to go to Y'allin. I was like, that's fair. That's valid. It's in your state. Like, I get
it. And it's I have my aunt lives there, like my mom's sister, like so. Because of that, my mom has not given me anything about like, well, you're going by yourself, like because I've been to Dallas by myself before, so yeah. she trusts that there's more trust there. So hopefully, mm-hmm. like showing again, I'm hoping this opens the door for other things. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we'll make it happen. We'll manifest. Savannah, my dear. Tell me where they can find you and all the stuffs.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, mostly on Instagram at y2garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. May honestly be taking a little break. I'll explain to Katie, not from here, but from Instagram. I'll explain. Only Katie gets to know. Sorry, y'all. Just that this is public. I cannot share anything in public. But yeah, just for it won't be long. I promise you. But yeah. Yeah, small break. But yeah, what I got working on, I'm trying to just get through the fucking holidays, man. Like, it's so much money's, and I'm saving because I want to change my hair. I got the Christmas going on. I'm taking a trip soon, so I'm, gotta really, crank down at work, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Cancun next week, so wish me luck there. I mean, I guess I can get your luck next week also after the ShElite Awards, but yeah.
Yes.
And just again, thank you guys for another great year. Another year, another season of Showcase. Holiday season.
The holiday season.
So, yeah, that's where I'll be, and that's what I'm doing, just getting through the holidays.
And that's all we really can ask sometimes, guys.
Yeah.
And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRasson13. The link tree in my bio to take everything ShElite Showcase, including that first link in that link tree, the ShElite Showcase Awards Google Doc. I highly recommend, if you like this show, if you are friends with us, fill that Google Doc out, and because we're going to talk about it next week. There's only 2 responses so far, guys. You're slacking. I need responses. Savannah has an excuse. I just sent it to her today.
I know, I'm never on Twitter, y'all, so.
Yeah, it is. I tweeted it. It is on the ShElite Showcase Instagram. I bet y'all didn't know that was a thing. That's also in the link tree. It's everywhere. Just do that. And then, like I said in the beginning of the show, and I'll say it at the end of the show, next week, Wednesday, after Dynamite, ShElite Showcase Awards, final episode of 2024. It's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna have a good time. Everyone's gonna be here in spirit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be great. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. See you on Showcase. We appreciate y'all. Until next time. Bye-bye.